Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to your card of the day for April 8th for the next 24 hours. It might not be April 8th where you are when you find this video, but whenever you find it, this is for the next 24 hours. I want to say happy birthday to the April 8th babies out there. Happy birthday, little Aries birthdays, April 8th. We're going to see what's happening though here for everyone who's drawn to this card or to this video, not just Aries, but everybody. And so the card that's coming up here is the Five of Wands. Now, this is a card that a lot of people don't like because they think it means fighting, right? And it can be. There can be fightings, there can be arguments. This can be an inner conflict or inner struggle where you're maybe kind of caught between a couple of things. You're really wanting something, but you feel like if you let yourself go for it and be happy, it's going to hurt somebody else or upset somebody else, or you may be wanting to go in a new direction in your life, and it might be causing some upset with the people around you, which is interesting because we recently did get that message of like breaking out of the, how can I say this, like breaking out of the uh, life that other people want for you, right? So that could be some of you said, okay, all right, I'm going to do it. And now you're dealing with that aftermath. You're dealing with people coming at you or disagreeing with you or telling you that you don't know what you're doing. Now, the Five of Wands wants us to know something. We're never going to convince those people. We aren't. They're not going to see it our way. And I know that when we're peaceful people, we just hope that we can come to an understanding and let bygones be bygones, but that's not always going to happen in the five of wands energy. We have to know that it might not be as severe as the Five of Swords where we're burning bridges and we're cutting people out of our life, but it will be an argument that will just keep going until you decide we're not going to have this discussion anymore. I love you. I believe you love me. And we're not going to agree about this. And so there's going to be certain topics or certain parts of my life that are off limits that we're no longer discussing. But I still want you in my life. I still want to be in your life. But this is just something we're not going to agree on, at least not right now. And you can shut it down in that way peacefully. Now, Five of Wands can also be very positive when it comes to your career or to your work. Because Five of Wands can mean that you're beginning to gain recognition, you're being noticed, and the people around you that are in the same line of work, they're noticing that you're being noticed. And now they're feeling intimidated by you. They're feeling threatened by you, and they're trying to compete with you. Now they see you as like a worthy opponent, and they're like, oh man, where'd this person come from out of nowhere? And they're seeing you as the person who's ahead, right? The person who's leading right now, and they're trying to sometimes take you out and take your place. And so some of you might feel like you have friends or family who are being a little passive aggressive or a little weird with you. Maybe in a work situation, your colleagues are being weird with you. Maybe in a self-employment situation, you're noticing people are copying your work, or you're noticing people are like copying what you're doing in a like 9 to 5, like payroll situation kind of job. Your coworkers might be mean or catty towards you, or they may be making certain remarks trying to make it out to be like you don't know what you're talking about or you don't know what you're doing. And even though this is hurtful, I hate to say it, sometimes we have to just tell ourselves, you know what? I must be doing something really right. I must be doing something really good that these people just can't handle it right now, right? In a perfect world, everybody would be happy for us. And in a perfect world, everybody would realize that the nature of nature is abundance and that there's enough to go around. We don't have to fight like desperate scavengers for the last little sliver of something. It's an abundant universe. And not everybody realizes that. And they're acting like the desperate scavenger, like you're going to get the last little sliver and they need to fight you for it. You don't have to get involved in that fight. You don't have to participate. And you can just say, okay, this is happening because I'm doing a really good job. So I'm going to stay focused and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And I'm not going to get pulled down into the mud, into this craziness. I'm not doing that. I'm staying focused. So some of you are being met with opposition. Either people who don't agree with your life choices and they're just not wanting to hear you out. They're just arguing or fighting or trying to, get you back into submission. Or in a work situation, a lot of competitiveness or cattiness. You don't have to engage because there's not going to be an end to it. And then it's going to distract you from your happiness. You're spending all this time fighting and arguing and going to this war when you could be building your life instead. When you could be doing the things you're happy about. You could be creating art and making love and building your home and securing your future and doing all of these wonderful things instead of sitting here and arguing with people who have no intention of coming to a solution with you. Their only intention is to get you to do what they want you to do. That's it. That's the only solution in their mind. How does that benefit you? It doesn't benefit you at all. So there's no sense in engaging in it. Don't take it personally. Realize that in a weird, sick way, it's their way of admiring you or seeing you as special or seeing you as someone they want to hold on to or someone that they want to be. And don't engage in it. Don't hold space in your life for it. Think of all of the things you can be doing instead that are going to bring you happiness and joy and peace. And don't engage with that chaos. You don't need it. It doesn't benefit you. You may want to check out the weekly forecasts. Those are linked in the description of this video. I know we're kind of at the end of the week here, but if you haven't checked them out, you might want to for April 3rd through the 10th. The April 11th through the 17th forecasts for the week are already posted. I actually got them out a little early, finally, thankfully. But I don't have the 11th through the 17th linked in this video because we're not at the 11th yet. But if you want to search through the videos, you'll see next week's videos that are posted. Love videos for April are linked in the description of this video. You may want to check those out. And for those of you interested in the workshop, there is a link in the description of the video that will take you to the Calendly page to schedule your spot, to save your spot in the workshop in Phoenix, Arizona, June 18th, where I'm going to be teaching how to read tarot. You'll get a deck of cards. You'll get a workbook. I'm also going to be teaching like the business dynamic of it. Those of you who want to have a spiritually based business, I'm going to go over that stuff as well. Spaces are limited. I know it's not till June, but once it sells out, I can't guarantee that they'll let me use a bigger space, like a bigger room, or if they'll let me add a day. I can't guarantee that. So spaces are limited, even though it's a little further away. So if you want to save your spot, you may want to do that. And let's see. If you want a private reading with me, link in the description will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private personal reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, guys. I hope you all have a lovely day. Take care. Be well. All the best, my dears.